Hey everyone, welcome back to Inkmattic. This is episode 91. In this video, I want to talk about EasyJet. They have been in the news recently over the last week for a few reasons. So first of all, I want to talk about what they are. So EasyJet are pretty much a low-cost budget airline based in Europe. I think they were based in Gatwick, actually. I'm not sure. They're based in the UK, possibly. So with that being said, they are pretty much a no-frills airline, you know, proper basic. They've got that pricing model where everything costs extra. So if you look on here, you can go to Tenerife for $19.99. One way that probably is Lisbon at $16.99. So it's going to be quite hard to get these prices, but you'll probably pay a little bit more than that anyway. Overall, I've used them in the past. You know, they're just an airline just to get you from A to B. You're not going to expect like 5-star treatment or anything like that for like 20 quid. It's just pretty much get you to A to B, and you're probably going to pay extra anyway if you're going to take luggage and all that stuff. So with that, they have actually been in the news for a little bit this week, and we are going to be talking about their share price. So their share price was around £8 around the 8th of September, but they did receive a takeover bid from a competitor airline called Wizz Air. They rejected it, and since they rejected it, their share price has seen quite a bit of a drop, unfortunately. But they did announce that they're planning to raise £1.2 billion from shareholders through a rights issue, which isn't too bad. I'm pretty for this. I think, if I can get some shares on the cheap, that's great. So they're planning to raise around £1.2 billion, which is a lot of money in my opinion, but probably not very much in the airline industry, just because there's so much cost associated with like landing fees, parking, airplane maintenance and all that. They'll probably burn through that in a week or something. I'm just joking. I don't actually know how long it takes them to burn through £1.2 billion. Yeah, they're planning to offer a rights issue. Their competitor that put in the offer takeover bid was Wizz Air. So with this one, they basically said, £1.2 billion rights issue. Their participants will be offered 31 new shares for every 47 they own. So, that is pretty decent. Oh, I do like that color, actually, that highlight color. Anyway, participants will be offered 31 shares for every 47 they own at a 35.8% discount, which is actually really good. So if I was planning to buy this, I probably would take this up. To be fair, I do have some free shares. Thanks again for using my referral links. Links are always in the description if you want one. But with that being said, I do have some free shares in my Trading 212 portfolio and my 𝐅𝐫𝐞𝐞 portfolio. Obviously, it's not anywhere near the number of 47. I think it's only like 3 or 4 in each portfolio. But with that, I hope that I do get the option to buy whatever the fraction is of the percentage I own. But I probably won't get that if I can take this up. And it would be interesting to see how Trading 212 and 𝐅𝐫𝐞 deal with this. I know I have experienced this on Trading 212, but it would be really nice to see how 𝐅𝐫𝐞 deal with it. So yeah, I'll keep you posted on how this actually, if I do get a notification or anything like that, it would be really cool to see how these two platforms differ. But likelihood that I probably don't own enough to actually get the offer. So yeah, that's what I genuinely think, because I only have about 3 or 4 shares in each platform. So probably won't get it, but if I do, I'll let you know how that goes. So this has just occurred to me. They're looking to raise around £1.2 billion, but their market cap is only $3.17 billion. So they're looking to raise around a third of what their market cap is. But what do you guys think about EasyJet? Is it a good buy for the rights issue? Let me know in the comments down below. With that being said, I do want to move over to the portfolio update now of this video. So we'll look at that right now. So let's have a look at the portfolio right now. It is at £17,999.61. I've invested in £14,027.68. Returns at the moment is slightly lower than last week. It is £3,971.89. I'm up 28.31% overall. So not really much has changed in this portfolio. If we do look at Alibaba, this is one that I've added to this week. I did sell a position this week as well, which we'll dive into later in this video. But unfortunately, I really do have bad timing when it does come to this. I purchased it at 175 and it's at 167. So I'm not really crying too much because I only bought less than 0.4 of a share in Alibaba. But, you know, I figured it was the only one that was worth averaging down at this time. And yeah, I do have 3.41 shares in total, worth £411.17. Average price is at £214.99. Unfortunately, that's still pretty high compared to where it is today. I still do think, you know, it is a very risky stock in my opinion. And yeah, I don't know why I did it, but I do think if it pays off, it will pay off in my opinion. Obviously this is not financial advice, so this is only for entertainment purposes anyway. So that's my feeling around this. I know I did mention I wasn't buying any shares in this video here, but yeah, I figured, you know, I didn't fancy putting anything in all-time highs right now, so I figured that was the best opportunity for me at that point. Moving on to BP is another one that's in the red, not doing too well. This is definitely one that I'll be looking to close at some point. I'm down £30.02 unfortunately, but it is what it is, right? Moving on to Cloudflare. Cloudflare has had a little bit of a rocky week, to be honest. It is down 0.44%. Not really massive. I'm still up a huge amount, but you know, I do think this is definitely going to be a good stock in my opinion. I do have a stock analysis video on this one, which is on the card above. Google is another stock that is doing pretty well. It has definitely been hitting some good levels over the month. It is up 4.83% in the month, and in the week it is up 0.17. I did add 0.01 shares. I think it was about 20 quid that I put into this just to add to it, to be honest. And I am up 46.75% overall. That's £131.68, which isn't bad when you consider like the size of Google. Like Google is a 1.92 trillion market cap company, which is insane. Some huge growth there. To be fair, it is a very bull market in my opinion. You know, the pandemic has played a huge part in this, and I did hold positions, you know, during the pandemic, which did see that huge up, and it is a nice look going up graph in a year. You know, it did open around $1,500 and it's at $2,800 now, almost 29. So it is a, you know, and I'm pretty bullish with this. I do think, you know, they're going to continually do very, very well. Stock that I do want to talk about is a stock that I recently sold, which was, can I see it here? Nope. So Uber was the stock that I sold. And the reason why I sold it, I had been looking to close this position for a while now, and I figured I was up around 38%. So let's have a quick look and see what was the percentage. I did do two sales. So this one sold at £8.12 profit, and this one is £8.30. So, you know, I did make a good return on them, and there were three reasons why I closed this position. One is it was going down. Two, I only had 2 shares in it. And 3, I'm not really sure where this is going to be headed, because they've had a huge shift in their business during the pandemic to food delivery. It is very competitive, food delivery is, and I'm not 100% confident in terms of how much they can continue to grow. So those were the 3 reasons why I closed that position. And to be fair, the fact that I only had 2 shares and it was one of my smallest positions was a huge reason why I did close that position. And if we do look at it, I think it was about 60 pounds that I had, and I think the lowest position I have right now is probably around £100, £114, which is American Express. It was time to get rid of it, and yeah, like I do say now, I have 24 positions at the moment in this portfolio. It's probably going to go up, and it's probably going to go down at some point when I do close BP as well at some point. But yeah, that is pretty much what I'm thinking right now. Yeah, that's pretty much the portfolio at the moment. I did receive a dividend. Let's have a quick look. History, I can't really remember what I got. 7th of September, I did receive a dividend. Yep, I did receive a dividend from direct line. So I did receive a dividend on 105 shares at £7.6 pence. So I did get a total gross dividend of £7.98, which is fantastic. It really did help. And yeah, I'm always looking forward to those dividends. I do love a good dividend. So yeah, that is it for this video. Let me know in the comments down below what kind of videos you would like to see, because I am looking to expand this channel to offer more videos. And yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think, and always don't forget to check out Inkmattic.com and some of the links in the description if you want free shares and stuff like that. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks again. Don't forget to subscribe, and see you in the next one.